I think PEPFAR in connection to I'm one of the 65,844,954 people that did not vote for the worst president in American history. Bush's legacy is a bad way to go about recruiting support. It's a very weird way of supporting universal access to modern pharmaceuticals. African advocacy isn't new or unique to the Bush family. Hussein was a genocidal dictator who killed approximately 100,000 Kurds. That just wasn't true. The persuasive power of peons to Bush is inversely proportional to the number of times they mention Iraq. For most of the world's dictators, their immediate worry is not the US or the West coming over. It is their regional rivalries. I'm one of the 65,844,954 people that did not vote for the worst president in American history. Shirt. Tank top. V-neck. Ladies' tee for men and women. Tank top. V-neck. I am not up and this isn't conjecture. Iran was ramping up their nuclear program for I'm one of the 65,844,954 people that did not vote for the worst president in American history. The whole of 90s following the Iran-Iraq war. And they actually did ramp down progress following Saddam's fall. We talk about realpolitik. There are threats we can realistically prevent and should. And then there are those we just have to deal in other ways. India is not a good comparison. Because India is a democracy. And to a large extent so is Iran. I am not as familiar with what was Pakistan. I assume there wasn't a genocide ongoing there. Official I'm one of the 65,844,954 people that did not vote for the worst president in American history. Sweatshirt. Hoodie. Sweatshirt. Hoodie. I am not saying we every country developing nukes. However, genocidal despots acquiring WMDs to I'm one of the 65,844,954 people that did not vote for the worst president in American history. Prevent foreign interference is something the international community should get ahead of. Again, I would feel justified in telling fellow Americans that we must bear any burden to prevent this from happening. There are of course many other realities, including that we were already involved in Vietnam at the time. But sure, good for him for taking HIV seriously. Bush felt AJ was helping fuel the Iraqi insurgency with its blatant reporting of what was happening in Iraq, other products, and NBSP.